don't sit down and purposely plan to freak everybody out.
We're not racist or anything like that. You know, we're just happy.
Yeah, take this microphone. Keep yourself busy.
Mook loves crack. Okay, you ready? Yo, what's up, ChurchMunky? Another week back at it. It's the big 2-6. And so far, man, it's okay. Personally, it's a pretty good year so far for me. Things are going well. Been grinding GTA, trying to save for that new damn mansion, man. I heard you saved up for. I heard you got that mansion, dude.
You're fully. I got the most expensive one, fully maxed out,
Sheesh.
exactly customized the way I wanted it, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Was it worth it?
Right? Hey, it is worth it if you're doing the character transfer. That shit's worth it. Come on, bro. You can't put a price on that. Be for real.
For real.
Are we recording?
Yeah.
For some reason, I didn't see you hit record, so.
Yeah, we're recording.
All right, I just wanted to make sure, but yeah, 2026 personally hasn't been so bad, but it doesn't seem so good for everybody. I personally won't speak for the Venezuelans, but I will say thanks for the oil. Hey yo, thanks for that. Thanks for letting us borrow that. Thanks for letting me hold on to that for a few months.
For real.
I got you back though. On God. I ain't got you back. But yeah, so I'm not gonna speak for them, good year or not, but yeah, how's your 2026 been? Oh man, yeah. For me it's been good, but for buddy, Mr. Producer, Jamie over here.
Brother, it's been shitty.
Oh,
I
man.
just dropped off $3,500
35
for the mechanic.
First week of the new year. That's awful, dog.
For real. If you told me pull out $3,500 fucking 2 weeks ago, I wouldn't have been able to.
For real.
But somehow it just magically appeared.
You got that shit together, man. Yep. Yeah, you blew your I don't want to say that phrase actually. You blew your transmission. I almost said the wrong one. You blew your transmission. Were you doing anything wrong, or did it just get old?
It was original transmission, so that transmission lasted 300,000 miles.
Damn.
Original transmission.
So you getting the same one?
I was thinking on calling my dad, being like, "Yo, fucking have the mechanic put a brand new one in that bitch. Another 300."
Yeah, I mean like. Oh, are you not getting a brand new one? You're getting a used one?
Yeah, I don't think they sell brand new
For that
91.
old? Yeah. You'd have to get a newer year. If you got a new
Yeah.
one.
I was thinking, honestly, fuck it, engine swap it at this
Well,
point.
I mean, do you think it's just because you didn't change the transmission fluid?
Nah, I've changed it.
Oh, you have? Yeah, didn't you just a couple months ago?
Yeah, exactly. That was a bitch and a half.
I see. Well, that sucks.
Tell me about it, dog. Fucking, my mechanic's happy.
Hey, bro, he's like, I'm paying rent this month for sure. First of the year, it's going good.
For real.
You paid his rent.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude,
That sucks.
but
Hey, bro.
did I tell you what I saw when I dropped off my truck?
Mm-mm.
Do you know what a Maybach is?
Oh, yeah.
Brother, I saw 2 Maybachs right across the street from the mechanic
That's
shop.
crazy.
I was like, brother, holy shit. And then 2 cars over, a Bentley.
Nah, what?
Dude, I look at
Was
my
this
dad.
in Rosa?
Dude, off Sebastopol
What?
Road, bro. Like, literally,
That's crazy.
you can look at Sebastopol Road. I'm like, dude, that's like
a-
1 point something right there.
Yeah.
Sitting on the fucking blew my mind.
And that's the worst place for it to be. If you said like Rankin Valley, I'd more believe you, but Sebastopol Road, like
Yeah,
where the taco
bro.
trucks are,
yeah, bro.
I would not bring my Maybach there. Me personally, growing up here, I would not.
I thought, dude,
Isn't that where when we were in high school? Isn't that where they do the right there where the old Dollar Tree was.
Yeah,
They would do the
yeah.
side shows.
Dude, they built low income apartments there now.
Where the Dollar Tree was?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, I just drove by there like a couple days ago.
Bro, I remember
and I was like, what the hell?
I remember it went from the Dollar Tree to like a mom and pop Mexican store, right?
Yeah.
It was like a Lola's.
Yeah. It was like more like a party city, but with Mexican shit.
Oh.
Whereas like piñatas and
Oh, really?
candies and shit like that.
I didn't know that. I just kind of assumed it was like a Mexican Dollar Tree or something since it took over the Dollar Tree. Now there's low-income housing there. That's crazy. Yeah, pretty soon it's just going to be apartments everywhere. But hey, Doug, it's the way of the world.
For real.
I was reading about this thing. I forget where I saw it, and I forget what it's called, so that's a good start. But
hell yeah.
It was the belief that, like, the world has 3 phases. The phase, like, the great beginning, God, I forget what it was called, but basically it's the thing where, like, history repeats itself and the same thing happens. And, I wish I remembered what it was called, but...
Cycle of life?
No. It started with a P. It was like the periphery. No, it was something weird, but these people apparently they believe a lot of people are saying since like they're using it to reference America, and this is where I don't understand it because they're like, oh, when America first started, it was very Christian based, and then the past few decades it's been very atheist based. And now it's becoming very Christian again with Gen Z. And that's like the cycle. And that means America's going to end soon because it's repeating itself. And I was reading this and like people are going so into depth explaining this. But the whole time I'm thinking like how many booms of religion have there been? Like the Prohibition. We banned alcohol because religion exploded again and everyone was very legal. Very religious. After World War II, you know? There have been a lot of phases of back and forth. In the 70s with hippies, very non-religious. But then in the 90s, they got pretty religious. It goes all around, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But, I have noticed a lot of more religious people our generation. I definitely have noticed that. A lot more kids our age finding God and shit. Do you have friends that have, like... I know you have one friend that's a Mormon now, right?
Yeah. But he was Catholic first, then he went
That
to
doesn't
Mormon.
make any sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't get it. And I forget what made me bring this up or what even the whole point is, but it's pretty crazy.
I mean, religion is pretty crazy.
Religion is crazy. And I was looking into it because, like, it goes back a long time. A lot of people think that Christianity started in Europe, but there's actually an African version of the Bible that's a lot older. And when I was growing up, I sang this song. I grew up in a Christian, so I don't know if you sang it, but we sang this song in church called Kumbaya, My Lord. You ever heard that song?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah. I was thinking about it today, and I was just like, what does Kumbaya mean? And I looked it up, and it's a language called Gala. It means "come by here, my lord." That's what Kumbaya means. And I think the language is called Gala. Let me look it up. I think no, because it said it was pronounced all crazy. Gala language, also called Geechee. So it's either called Gala or Geechee. I don't know, but it is a language invented by enslaved Africans in slavery times in Georgia and South Carolina. Huh. And I thought that was pretty interesting because, like, my mom was, like, super racist when I was growing up, but we were singing Kumbaya. She didn't even know. Uninformed racist over here. She didn't even know that Kumbaya was an African word. Or not African word. African-American word. And also, what I learned because I was looking into this, I was like, that's pretty interesting. And I thought Gula, Geechee. To me, I was like, what country in Africa is that, right? But no, I looked it up, and it's an English-based Creole language. So it's their own language that it takes from West African and English, and it's put together. Isn't that pretty interesting?
That's pretty sick.
Yeah. And, yeah. The Gala people in the coastal regions of America's southeast, preserving strong West African linguistic and cultural roots through its vocabulary and grammar, blending English with African languages to form a distinct, vibrant spoken tongue vital to their heritage. Pretty interesting.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, and then that got me thinking, like, what even is a language? Like, if that's considered a language and it's a mix of two languages, can I just speak, like, English, French, Spaniard Spanish, Mexican Spanish, Italian, all in the same sentence and make it my own language?
Yeah.
What? Languages aren't even real. That's what you're telling me, bro. They're all made up bullshit. You just said yes, I could just make up a language from all these other languages. What makes it a language?
I think the ability or for it to have an alphabet.
For it to is it that or the ability to communicate?
I think a little bit of both because I think you'd have to have a way to write it, right? No,
I don't think so. Because right? No, because you had to talk about how to write something, right? There's no way you could write something and everyone understood without talking about it. You definitely language came first.
When they first wrote something, did they have a sit down of like 10 people?
Yeah.
Be like, all right, H is 2 lines and a diagonal line, right? What does that sound?
Okay. No, because cavemen, if we go back that far, they're the ones who wrote first on the walls, right? They drew pictures, so that's not writing. Hieroglyphs, the Egyptians, is that first writing?
I think so. Look it up.
And what are we looking into? How was hieroglyphs invented? Or
no,
did they sit down and talk about it?
No, I think the question is what is considered a language and what is the standards of a language? Right? That's the best way to say it?
A language is a complex, structured system of conventional symbols used for communication, governed by rules, and shared by community to express thoughts, idea, and culture. So yes, it's the ability to communicate. If I got enough people to speak Italian, Spanish, English, and French and call it the Mook language, it would be a language.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it takes is the ability to communicate. So, yeah.
Bet.
That's pretty crazy because, yeah, that got me thinking, like, what even is a language? Because I always thought Creole, Creole, I always thought growing up it's what Cajun people spoke. When you go to the South and they're like, I'm up to the Cotton Eye Joe, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I always thought they spoke Creole. That's what I was told when I lived in Louisiana and Texas. They speak Creole. And I thought it was a dialect of English, but Creole is its whole own language, separate from English. The South has its own language.
I believe it.
Like, what?
I'm pretty sure the Amish have their own language. Or, like, some communities in the Amish have their own language.
Really? That's crazy.
Well, I mean, look at the nerds. They got Klingon.
I can't believe there are all these languages and the fucking Gaelic died. That's so sad. You're Irish, aren't you? Come on.
Bring it back.
Bring it back, bro. Me? You want to speak that shit?
This motherfucker.
Hey, bro. Scottish till the day I die. But I can't speak that shit. Come on, I'm a Nosabo kid. Give me a break.
This fucking
Creole is its own language and not a dialect because it develops from a Pagan? Pagan? Is that how you spell it?
Yeah.
Pidgin?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure pagan.
I did not know that's how you spell pagan. Wait.
Is it?
I can't tell. Hold on.
Pagan. Maybe.
Dude, what happened to when you could Google a word and press on the lady to talk to you, and she would say the word?
Does it not have that
Oh, is
anymore?
that Translate?
I mean, they have it in Translate as well, but they should have it in Dictionary.
Bro, I hate Google's AI now. I hate that that's what comes up. You literally have to go to a YouTube video to figure out how to pronounce the word, bro. I used to just look up the word, and it would come up on Google Translator, and it would say the definition, and you would click the sound, and it would say the sound. Let's watch a video on how to say pidgin or piggin. Let's see. Hello? Oh.
Pigeon.
No, that's a bird. Wait, no, that's spelled Pigeon.
Yeah.
I'm so confused. We're so dumb, dude.
God.
We're trying to figure out what the fuck a language is, and we can't even figure out one word.
We're out here trying to make our own language, and we can't even figure out our own language.
Wait, a pigeon is a simplified makeshift language. What? A pigeon is a simplified makeshift language combining elements from different languages.
So you'd be speaking a pigeon.
Then why does it say it's its own? Okay, I guess isn't that just a? I guess it's not a dialect. Then what makes a dialect? Wouldn't that just be an accent? What's the difference between? Are American accents different dialects?
No. I think they're just different accents. I don't.
Well, what's the difference between like the Mexican dialects? Do you guys use completely different words or say them differently or like?
I mean, yeah. Well,
It's like speaking with a different accent, I thought. No, I guess it's speaking. An accent is how you speak, while a dialect is broader, including different vocabulary. So yes, a different dialect, you would use different verbs, but then I would definitely, if you use different verbs and that's what makes it a dialect, New Yorkers speak a whole different dialect then, because they use completely different shit that I never heard before in my life.
Dude, DDG was on Kai Snat's stream, and he's like, bro, y'all New Yorkers are crazy with your lingo, and he's like, what you mean? And he dabs up Phantom, and they're like, bro, I'm jerking you.
What?
Yeah, bro. And I guess
you're doing what?
Yeah, bro. And I was like, huh? Dude, DDG's face, fucking everyone's face, huh? Fucking
I'm jerking you is crazy.
Some shit like that. I was like, dude, this is crazy.
Okay. Well, that's the perfect segue because I think I'm done with this. I think I understand. Yeah.
You can make your own language.
If you've ever thought about what makes a language, there's a difference between a language and a pigeon. And you can make your own pigeon. Not the bird. Look it up yourself, okay? I just explained it for like 10 fucking minutes. If you didn't get it, look it up yourself, bro. Now I see why teachers fucking rage, bro. No, I'm just fucking around. But speaking of DDG, I don't want to just be a podcast that talks about streamers, but I was looking more into the FaZe stuff and why FaZe fell apart. Because I love FaZe. And DDG wasn't a part of FaZe, but Plaque Boy Max was a part of FaZe.
Yeah.
And apparently, I don't know, bro. I honestly feel like FaZe Banks is getting fucked. Like, this is how I feel so far, but more could come out. But basically, FaZe fell apart and FaZe Banks left first. He dissociated from the organization because everyone asked for him to step down. Because apparently, Plaque Boy Max was complaining. So, Plaque Boy Max had this manager, right? And one day, that manager and FaZe Banks had a falling out. So, FaZe Banks said, hey, you can't manage with that guy anymore because you're a part of FaZe Clan and I own FaZe Clan. So, you can't manage.
Damn.
You can't manage with that guy.
Yeah.
You got to find a new manager. Which is like, oh, it sucks, but like, nah, Plaque Boy Max decided that wasn't right, and he didn't have control of his own career, and that FaZe Banks should step down because he has too much control of FaZe Clan. Wait, you mean the company he owns, he has too much control of? How about you fucking pack your fucking bags, buddy? What? FaZe Banks was literally on Twitter on this video like, yo, I gave you everything you have. You were just a small streamer before you joined FaZe. Like, I built all of you guys, and y'all are turning on me. And low-key, I agree. Bro, so Blackboy Max made this whole thing where he was like, he controls my life way too much, and he's always telling me what to do, this and that. So FaZe Banks gets on this Twitter video and starts scrolling the text, and FaZe Banks never texts Blackboy Max first. It's Blackboy Max saying, hey, what do you think of this thumbnail? Hey, do you think I should do this video? Hey, what do you think of this? Thanks, big bro. Thanks for always giving me advice. And then Blackboy Max goes making these videos saying,
that's crazy.
Dude, what? And now, so that didn't work, right? They're trying to cancel FaZe Banks pretty much, right? And that didn't work because FaZe had the receipts of like, bro, what do you mean I try to control your life? Like, I've always been there for you. You're switching up. That's crazy. So you know what they're trying to do now? FaZe Banks said the N-word one time. Bruh. Bro. Y'all hang out with Blackboy Max and DDG and Kaisenat. I bet all those guys, Ronaldo, Lacey, Adapt, I bet they've all said it, bro. Like, come on, dude. And then, okay, so he says that. Guess what? FaZe Banks, more damn receipts. He pulls it out to where FaZe Banks was like, yeah, I said that word. I was mad. It was when we were losing money, and I said, fuck y'all, blank. I shouldn't have said that. That was stupid. He pulls up a text from Blackboy Max like 6 months ago being like, hey, I don't care about that N-word shit. It was kind of weird, but like I understand you were frustrated, and we're all good, bro. But now it's a problem.
What convenience, huh?
How convenient. Like, bro, leave FaZe Clan and start your own damn organization. Like, I'm sorry, but like if ChurchMunky Productions became a thing and you were doing like something, you had your own podcast on our channel and you're doing some advertising, like with Honey. Like if we saw a brand like that we didn't trust and the guy went like behind our back and advertised with them anyway, you're booted from the channel.
Yeah.
Pack your fucking bags. You do what I say. Hey, and guess what? If I was on someone else's channel, I'd do what the fuck they said. If I joined FaZe Clan, I would do no scope 360s 24/7 until they told me to stop, bro. Like, I don't know. Isn't that kind of crazy? Like, I feel like streamers are so entitled. Like, you're working a job. Don't forget, yeah, you might be Blackboy Max. You're so cool or whatever, but you work for somebody. It's a fucking job. I don't have control of my own career. Neither do I. My boss tells me what to do every day. Should I kick him in the balls? Should I just punch him in the face and kick him in the balls? Should I go, I don't like that my boss tells me. Like, am I tripping right now or is that crazy?
Oh, fucking.
How do you feel about that? It's crazy, huh?
I mean, it is crazy, fucking. But from what I heard, it was that they left because Banks sold his position, and the new owners wanted more percentage of the FaZe members' income. But
that is why he sold his percentage. They're all trying to blame it falling on him. Like, he should have never sold his percentage, this and that. And then he's like, y'all basically kicked me out. Like, y'all started accusing me of stuff and saying this and that. I had to drop. And now that I have nothing to do with it, y'all wish I was there. For real.
For real.
For real. Y'all wanted him gone. Y'all wanted control of your own career. Womp, womp, womp.
They just mad that they got to pay rent now, dog. That's it.
No, for real. Like, yeah, exactly. He was giving them the good life. FaZe Banks said he's millions of dollars in debt from paying these guys and having ads for them and not making any money for himself. And I don't doubt it. He probably has money in his personal bank account, but he's probably also in debt on like a work account for FaZe, you know? So, yeah, I would feel so fucked over if I spent half my life. He was like, dude, I've been doing this since I was 20 and I'm 35. Yeah, I'm an old man, whatever, dude. Half my life is gone because of these fucking streamers that got greedy. I feel bad for him. Yeah, crazy. And I mean, like I said in the last episode, I don't really care too much because they stopped playing COD, and that's what I watched for. But
For real.
at the same time, it's crazy to see this happen to an organization that's been around so long.
Yeah.
Didn't you say they just won streamer organization?
Yep. Crazy, huh? Literally won it beginning of the fucking year.
Crazy.
Or not beginning, like a couple months ago.
Crazy.
And look at them now.
Right? And dude, somehow, just like with the Save the Kids drama, during this whole drama, FaZe Adapt is Switzerland. He's nowhere to be seen. He's on no one's side. How? How does he remain just cool with everybody? FaZe Adapt's just like the OG.
Yeah.
People are just like, oh, let's just adapt. Whatever. Like,
yeah, bruh.
everyone else is picking sides. Like, all the other streamers, they're like, oh, I agree with Plaque. What do you mean, man? Adapt, nothing. He just left and not talking about it. Yeah, he's the OG for real.
Baller, bro.
Straight baller. Don't know
Yeah.
what you heard about me.
Yeah, I thought it was crazy. FaZe Rug and FaZe Adapt. Fucking the two OGs. When I heard that they left, I was like,
Yeah.
damn, it's actually over.
Yeah,
It's over.
it's over. But apparently they're rebranding. I think I saw something that FaZe Banks is buying back his portion now that all the streamers he didn't like are kicked out.
Respect. Fucking respect.
Yeah, I heard that they're coming back and he's getting new streamers. And yeah, bro, listen to your boss, dude. And then, not Ludwig, but who's that streamer that's
XQC.
that guy? He said that allegedly they have a room dedicated to botting in the FaZe house, and that it racks up their PG&E bill to like 10 grand a month.
I believe it.
I do too, because what 40,000 people are watching these streamers?
Yeah, exactly.
There's probably a couple thousand. 40,000 live is crazy, and they consistently get that. And then 200 people type in the chat. I'd believe it too.
Well,
but it's alleged. It's 100% alleged.
Have you seen those videos where people they take out all in Twitch chats, they take out all the messages that are getting spammed, and you just see like 5 messages pop up.
Oh, yeah. I
It's
have seen
fucking
that.
crazy.
I have seen that. Yeah, pretty crazy. And then my question about that, God, 2 podcasts in a row. We're just a fucking channel that talks
Brain
about
rotted, bro.
Yeah, we're just brain rotted. But my question is, how is that not illegal? Aren't they scamming investors if they're view botting? Because there are advertisements that pay them per view, right?
Yeah.
So they could be in deep shit if that's true, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just wondering, because if I was Google and I was paying for an ad on this guy and it was all bots, I think I would be really mad. Or do you think they have a loophole where what counts as a view? Do you think the loophole?
That, and also you gotta prove that they're view botting.
And that's really hard to do.
I feel like I don't think companies have or are willing to spend their resources to figure out if this
Right.
person's actually view botting. They just see that this guy can consistently get 40,000 views.
Yeah, I don't know how they believe that. Maybe it's true. Maybe we're wrong. Maybe they really do. But I think they're view botting.
I don't know. I believe XQC because he's called out motherfuckers and been right about
Yeah.
it.
Well, because he had to grind, bro. He's like an OG streamer, isn't he?
Yeah, bro. I think he just celebrated like 10 years not too long ago.
That's crazy. That's like before it was called Twitch, and it was called that. Oh, I forget what it was originally called. But
Yeah, I know.
Twitch, it was like Musical.ly to TikTok. They were originally called something else.
But yeah, he's been doing it for a fat minute.
Yeah, so he had to grind his way to the top, and he's mad at these fuckers that stream for a year, and then all of a sudden, 40,000 people. I'd be mad too.
Yeah.
I'd be mad too.
Nah, for sure, bro. It's fucking crazy.
Right. But I've also always wondered, how do like podcasts, streams, anything, how do advertisers not lose money on them? There's no way that Freshly or whatever they're called, they pay someone $500,000 to advertise for them. There's no way they get $500,000 in sales. Have you ever used a link from a podcast to get 30% off?
Nah, but there's there's dumb enough people that
There's
do.
no way. There's no way. No way there's enough. No way. Are you serious? They should watch ChurchMunky. That's crazy. It's always just blown my mind how many ads you see, especially on some podcasts that only has a couple thousand views, and it's like, how do they make money? But I mean, if they make money, then the podcast makes money, then I love Freshly, and they can... I don't think they're called Freshly, but you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
The food delivery company.
I think it might be called Fresh Eats.
I guess there are two things I can't wrap my head around right now. Languages and how ads work online. I just don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense. But I mean,
people fall for the TikTok shop. You don't think people are falling for the fucking...
People do fall for the TikTok shop. I forget about that. I don't even use TikTok because I'm not Chinese.
I don't, because fucking I got family members that are like, yeah, I got this from the TikTok shop. I'm like, damn, for real? I might cop me one.
That's funny. No, but you know TikTok's not even Chinese anymore? I mean, it's still owned by... It was never Chinese. I saw that video of the guy. They were asking him, are you a part of the Chinese Communist Party? No, I'm from Singapore.
Yeah.
The guy who owned TikTok?
Yeah.
So it was never Chinese? It was Singaporean the whole time?
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, apparently I was looking into it, and they didn't completely sell to the U.S., but now they have it to where all the servers we use are ran here. Like in Silicon Valley. So it's still owned by Singapore, China. I don't know. I don't use TikTok. I don't know. But yeah. Because I remember, do you remember like the one day TikTok shut down and everyone freaked out?
Yeah, of course, dog. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, so I looked into it. I was like, what? Did they sell? No, they portioned off a part of the company. The U.S. owns a big portion of TikTok now.
Oh, yeah.
Smart.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, languages, that's what I had my head wrapped around today. I've been watching a lot of...
Didn't you just come back from a trip?
Yeah, I did come back from a trip.
How was the trip?
It was pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
It was a fun time. Went up to Idaho, saw my family.
Fuck yeah.
The first day was a lot of fun. My grandpa and I went mudding on his ATV. And that was great.
Sick.
Yeah, we started off just going on the regular trail. It was raining the day before. Every time I've gone to Idaho past Thanksgiving, they have like at least an inch of snow. But it hasn't snowed this year yet.
Damn,
At
for
all
real?
them. Yeah.
That's
Usually
crazy.
by January, they got like a few inches.
Yeah.
And then the spring comes and it melts. But they said this year the California mountains have more snow than the Idaho mountains.
Damn.
And that's like never happened.
That's crazy.
I know. Crazy. Because California's on top.
For real. What's up?
But no, so it wasn't snowing there, but it was very muddy. The trail we were on, though, it was like kind of a gravel dirt road that wasn't as muddy.
Yeah.
But then I saw a very muddy trail, and I was like, where's that go? My grandpa goes, oh, that goes up behind the mountain to this one trail. We could take it for a little bit to see how muddy it is. Dude, we didn't even make it a quarter mile down that trail. It was so much fun. I was flooring it, and I was turning this way, and we were going.
Oh, yeah.
Sliding left to right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it was so much fun. I love mudding. And it's fun to do it in, he doesn't have an ATV, a UTV, utility whatever vehicle. What does that stand for?
That's what I would guess it would stand for, utility.
Utility vehicle? But what does the TV stand for?
Television.
Yeah. Utility terrain vehicle.
Oh.
So an ATV is an all-terrain vehicle, UTV, utility terrain vehicle. And basically all that means is his has a bed. So instead of a UTV that just has seats, his has a bed that can lift up and dump. Yeah, I think he has a Can-Am. I think that's no. I forget. But yeah, mudding on those is so much more fun than a truck because a truck's like $20,000, but those are like 5, 10, you know. Yeah, but we didn't make it far because we got scared at one point. We didn't get scared. Damn, I'm gonna have to cut that. I don't know why I squeaked like that. We didn't get scared, but at one point my grandpa was like, "Hey, don't go into that creek next to you," and I was like, "Yeah, I'm turning the other way." Like it was at the point where we could not control it at all.
Damn.
And I was getting so close to the river and having to counter steer and like
yeah.
At a certain point, I couldn't hold it any way because it would go the opposite way. So to go straight, I had to go back and forth and back and forth.
Damn.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
That's sick.
But so we did that for a minute, and it's so funny going with my grandpa too because we're going through a hella muddy puddle, and he's like, "All right, don't go too fast, or you're gonna kick up mud everywhere." So I'm going slow through it, and then he goes, "Well, don't go too slow, you're gonna get stuck." What do you want me to fucking do, bro? Just tell me what to do. Am I going too slow, going too fast? Jesus. But we didn't get stuck, thankfully. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. After that, we got off the muddy road and got back on the dirt road, and it's like a back roads on the mountain that leads all the way back to the other town. Because my grandpa doesn't even live in a town. He doesn't have, I think he has a mailbox, but he can't get like Amazon to his house.
Yeah.
He's got a P.O. box in the town over where important stuff goes to.
Yeah, I got family members that live like that.
Yeah, I live in the middle of nowhere. So yeah, that day was fun, and then the other days I just hung out with my uncle.
Oh yeah.
You know, he's a nerd like us. He just be gaming. So we just hung out and gamed, and I grinded out some GTA.
Fuck yeah.
I'm trying to get to that mansion like you got.
Yeah.
Those mansions are pretty nice, but they're expensive, man.
Dude, I'm still pissed that you got the car wash for free, bro.
Yeah, hey, this is coming out next week. If y'all play GTA though, y'all better follow them on Instagram. They be dropping loot for real. Car wash is free this week. Don't spend $1 million on it.
Yeah. Oh my.
That's a whole hour and a half of your time.
I know, bro. Trust me, I know. It's I need reimbursement.
Right?
Honestly, like,
Right.
how you gonna give it for free, bro?
Right.
I grinded.
Hey, but what about that new mansion? Have you gotten any like missions from it?
Yeah, so I did the Michael mission. So
Okay.
what I
You
had
did
to
them all?
So what I had to do was destroy the Waymos. I don't know what the fuck they're called in the
That's why
game.
they're there.
Yeah, so there's a mission where you like pretty much bankrupt the company, and then the company sends people to go kill you at the mansion, and Michael saves you, and you actually get to use his ability for a couple parts of the mission.
In online? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it was pretty sick.
That's pretty sick. Well, then it was kind of worth it, right?
Yeah, it was all right. It was all right.
Yeah.
When I first bought it, so you got a personal safe all the way in the basement.
Oh, yeah.
When I went to the safe room, literally it was just one damn near just a shopping cart almost, like, and it was like $200 in there, bro. I was like, damn.
You fill that shit up or what?
I mean, it's a little full right now. I think I got like 4 milli.
Nice. Hell yeah.
I gotta get me that 6 for that yacht.
Oh, I thought it was 8.
Well, the fully maxed out one is 8.
You're not gonna fully.
I think I might.
Yeah. Hey, bro. Yeah, I'm still grinding for that mansion. This is why I like GTA. Like, I was talking to a friend, and they were like, "Oh, I haven't played GTA like since high school. Like, how have you not gotten bored of it?" And I was like, "Bro, every 6 months they like release a new mission or a new. There's always something new to do." Like, I know damn. And they were like, "Oh, I played GTA Online for years." And I was like, "Yeah, I know damn well you don't own every business, bro.
Yeah,
there is
for
still
real.
shit to do.
Yeah.
You own the taxi cab business? I do. Buy it. You'll make a lot of money. Buy it. Buy it. Buy it."
That's fucked up.
You did that shit to me, so I need to troll people now.
Nah, I did not tell you to buy that
You
taxi.
didn't?
No.
Oh, I thought someone did.
No. Dude, I wish you told me that you were planning on buying the taxi business, because I would have told you don't. It don't make no money.
Yeah, I didn't realize you had to drive the taxi.
That's the one business I don't have, actually.
Well, actually, you know what I realized, though? My taxi rides are free.
Are they really?
Mm-hmm.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
That's sick.
When I was at my uncle's, I was watching him play Dungeons and Dragons. Because
Sick.
I've heard a lot about that game, and I've judged it a lot because I'm a bully. But I wanted to not just call him a nerd, and I wanted to watch it. And it was actually pretty cool. But yeah, so while he was doing that, I made my million. And, you got to drop off Dre all the way at the top. So I was like, let me watch you play Dungeons and Dragons. Hop in the taxi cab, free.
Fuck yeah, that's pretty sick.
Now you going to buy the taxi business or what?
Fuck no.
It basically pays itself off.
I'd still jump out that bitch till this day, bro.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I can go take a piss, do whatever. I ain't got to jump out. Free.
Yeah, fuck you. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
How much money have you made? Has it paid off? The amount of times you use taxis too? Fucking.
Yeah, that was the first time I ever used a taxi. You've always paid for them, and we jumped out.
Bro, that's what you gotta do.
If
bro.
I knew they were free, I would have been ordering them the whole time. I'd never once
For
ordered,
real,
never
bruh.
once ordered a taxi. Yeah, now that I did the Dr. Dre missions, I'm getting those missions. I think they're actually kind of fun. The ones Franklin calls you on one of those phones, and then you have to assassinate someone. You get like $45,000 for like 10 minutes of work.
Yeah.
I like those. Those are fun. But yeah, speaking of Dungeons and Dragons, dude, when my uncle was playing that, I gotta eat my words, man. I gotta for real eat my fucking words, dog. Last episode, I was talking shit on Stranger Things, bro. I was like, I don't watch that shit because I'm not a woman. I couldn't give a fuck. And you know what? It's not that bad. You know what? I actually gave it a chance. And it's not that bad. It's a pretty interesting show. Last episode, I was shitting on it, and we were trying to figure out what was it about. And it's about the Montauk Project. But when I read that, I was like, I don't care. Like, I just want to know about the conspiracy theory. But my uncle explained to me that it's about Dungeons and Dragons. And the show is like one of the original campaigns for Dungeons and Dragons. So I was like, okay, that's interesting. I'll give it a shot. Watch the first episode. Now I see why everybody's talking about it. Show literally just fucking ended. I'm 10 years late. Show just ended. And yeah, it's pretty good. I have to eat my words on that, bro. I find it actually pretty interesting. It's actually not that bad.
Hell yeah.
Our boy J-Dog was just watching it, and I was shitting on him. I was like, your girlfriend's not even there, bro? Like, why are you watching that shit? But it's actually fucking interesting. The main reason I don't like Netflix originals, and I watch a lot of, like, Korean horror movies, like the A24 movies and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
I think American acting is so corny and so dumb. But, like, this show's so good because they're not acting. They're kids. They're being kids. They're reacting how kids would. And it's good.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever watched Stranger Things?
I've seen season 1.
Yeah.
With my moms.
What do you think about it?
I thought it was all right.
It's all right. There are some parts that are kind of corny. But it's pretty interesting overall with, like, yeah. I got to watch it now.
Oh, yeah.
But I kind of don't want to watch it because it ended. I kind of just want to know how it ends. Like, I was watching an episode with my girlfriend. I think we're on, like, episode 3 now. And, like, in the middle of episode 2, like, something happened. And right when it happened, she was like, that's not real, though. That's not really what happens. And I was like, okay, just fucking tell me how it ends. I don't want to watch any of this anymore. Like,
she already seen it all the way through?
Yes, she's watched all of them.
You know.
And she doesn't want to watch. She doesn't want me to watch it without her. But then she fucking spoils it while I'm watching it. Dude, just fucking tell me the last fucking episode and let's wrap this shit up. Like, I'm not going to watch this goddamn show for a twist to be presented and you tell me the answer to it. Pack it up, bro. Tell me how the last episode ends. And she was like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I know I spoiled this episode. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. You better not, bro. Or just fucking tell me. I'm going to look up the last scene. I'm just going to watch the last scene of the last episode. Don't even give a fuck anymore. So what happens when you're too late to the show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And now I just want to watch it alone. She won't let me. I'm just kidding, babe. If you watch this, I love watching it with you. Just stop fucking spoiling it. That shit is annoying. I'm being dramatic, obviously, babe. Don't fucking cry. You don't have to wrap it up. Don't tell me how the last episode ends, okay? I'm already pleading my case. I can already hear her.
You know, you want to know, dude, I just saw this, like, Instagram reel, like, yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
And it was, like, I know one, you know.
Okay, we're going to have to cut that part out. But what were you saying?
Oh, literally the other day I was scrolling through Instagram and I saw this reel. And one of the characters is named Will, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The gay.
Yeah. And this is based in like 84, 85, older him, hanging out at bars in Milwaukee.
What?
So
It's like a different show?
No, same show in Stranger Things, closer to the end.
Oh, okay, you're just spoiling more shit for me.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a scene where he's at a bar, and it's 1985 in Milwaukee.
Oh, Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So he has an encounter with Jeffrey Dahmer. That doesn't really spoil anything, I guess.
No, yeah. That's why I was like, I
Bro,
don't
just
think
tell me
so.
how it ends, bro. Just fucking shut the fuck up. Just fucking tell me how it ends. I'm just kidding.
I did what you did, what you were saying. Just Google
The last scene.
the
Yeah,
last
that's
scene and
usually
bada
what I
bing, bada
do.
boom.
That's usually what I do. I just want something to watch with my girlfriend. I think it's pretty interesting. I've watched so much stuff for her, but she won't watch All Quiet on the Western Front.
Bwomp,
Womp womp. What do women have against history?
'Cause it's true.
No, but for real, every girl I've ever been with doesn't want me to put on no history. Like, Shane Gillis is so right. He has that bit saying, how do you want a girl to fall asleep? Fucking put on that Civil War documentary. Let's watch
For
this.
real.
3 hours long pictures. All Quiet on the Western Front's badass.
For real.
I love that movie. But yeah, I love that movie. What's your favorite history movie?
Hamburg Hill.
Really?
Great movie.
I don't know if I've seen that one.
Really?
Have I? What's that, Vietnam?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Because my favorite scene is the reporter. They just got done for the battle for the day.
I don't think I've seen this.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, it
Looks good.
Great film, dog. Like, I honestly recommend this. It kind of made me tear up a little bit because there's a scene where he's like, the soldiers are coming back from the hill, and there's a news reporter recording them and started asking them like reporter questions while they just came from the battlefield, and they were about to start heading up there, and they were asking all the other soldiers like, "Is it safe? Do?"
Yeah.
And the captain goes up to them, was like, "Yo, if you record my fucking men,
When they die.
fucking my dead men on the ground, I'm gonna kill you. You're dead.
Yeah.
You ain't going back home." I was like, God damn, bro,
Hell
that's
yeah.
America.
Well, isn't that crazy that Vietnam was televised?
Yeah.
Crazy, bro. Like Strawberry Fields by the Beatles. That whole song is
Yeah.
about the cameras running through the fields following. That's crazy.
Yeah. Right?
That's crazy. How much would you need to get paid to be a filmer of the war?
Today,
Yeah. If they were like
200,000
200,000?
for one filming session. Yes.
No. How
A
much?
year?
Yeah.
A year? Let's see. 200,000.
Like if they say like, yo, there is another civil war in Libya. We need you to go film it for 6 months. How much are you going to
24 million.
What were you calculating in your head? You were going, 6 months, Libya's this far away. What were you calculating to get 24 million?
I was like, all right. Security guards are probably gonna be like this much. Air support, airstrikes, UAV, attack dogs.
True. Yeah, you're gonna have to have all that. I wouldn't do it at all. I don't think any amount of money. 24 million. Maybe if when I came back to America, I owned Hollywood, the pharmaceutical industry, and the retail businesses. All of them. That's what I would do it for.
That's trillions. I'm pretty sure.
I'm not trying to watch people die, and I'm not trying to film it. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna need. What's that family called? The opiate family? Give it up. It's mine.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
The pharmaceutical family, the OxyContin family. What are they called?
It starts with an S. I'm sure of it. S.
I don't remember. The Sackler family.
Sackler family, yeah.
Yeah. They've made so much money. I was looking into this today. They've made so much money that they've had $100 million legal settlements, and they're still generationally rich. They've had legal settlements like in the hundreds of millions of dollars that they've had to pay, that they're just like, and they're still so wealthy.
You're...
Yeah. Because, have you ever heard of The Onion? They're like a fake news thing on YouTube where they'll interview a kid and they'll be like, oh, today this kid, he's got what's the word on the street, Jimmy?
Yeah.
And it's always like a joke.
Yeah.
So they've been doing that thing on YouTube Shorts where you can post a picture. And they've been posting fake news articles instead of like whatever. And one of them said it was right when the Venezuela thing happened. And it was a picture of the CEO of Chevron, and it said, CEO of Chevron in an awfully good mood this week.
Fuck yeah.
And then I saw another one that was like it was like true or false or fact checker. And it was like claim all the drugs or whatever have been coming through Venezuela is now going to stop. And then it said false. The Sackler family just got so much richer. True. America, when foreigners be selling the drugs, they're putting fentanyl in this stuff. Bro, we made fentanyl. The Sackler family made fentanyl. Lock them up, bro. You mad that the Venezuelan guy's making money off it? I mean, y'all made it. Someone's got to sell it. What the fuck y'all think this is, bro? Nah, bro. If it's prescription, that's how we rock, right? We just need that. We just need that tax money. You know what I mean? What are they going to do to that guy?
Who?
The Venezuelan guy.
Prison.
They're just putting him in prison?
Yeah. Dude.
Oh, isn't he in like isn't he in California?
No, he's in Minnesota? No.
Cold like Minnesota.
I want to say Massachusetts or Minnesota, one of those two. But dude, his prison is literally stacked, bro.
He's in the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, New York. Damn.
Bro, have you seen who's in that jail?
Nah.
Bro, crazy. P. Diddy.
No.
Luigi Maligoni. The Sam Bulkman? No.
Sam Bankman-Fried?
The
scammer?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam Bankman-Fried.
Look up that roster. It's fucking crazy, bro.
That's crazy. Oh, I just saw this clip, bro. 6ix9ine getting arrested. He went there too.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So you got the Venezuelan president and his wife.
Yeah.
And then 6ix9ine, Diddy, Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yep.
Holy shit, R. Kelly.
Uh-huh.
Martin Shkreli. Oh, these are past detainees. Oh, okay. So R. Kelly's no longer
Look
in
up
there.
present. Look up
Sam
present.
Bankman-Fried is no longer in there either. Fuck.
Instagram lied to me again.
Yeah.
Them
Instagram
son of
be
a
doing that.
bitches.
Presently high profile. I wouldn't think that it would be a the one in New York. That kind of surprises me.
Really?
Oh, well, I guess the co-founder of the Sinaloa cartel is in Brooklyn.
Fuck yeah.
Ismael Elmeo Zambada Garcia, the suspected co-founder of Mexico's Sinaloa drug cartel, is there.
So are they holding him on allegedly charges right now? It says suspected.
Nah, they holding him for good. He good. He good.
He good. I'm out here saying like he shouldn't be in there. You're like he gotta stay in there.
I'm not gonna say that like I'd put him in there, but I'm saying don't let his ass out. That's all I'm saying. I can never go to Mexico. No, I'm just kidding.
Viva la raza.
That's crazy. Damn. So you think Diddy's fucking 6ix9ine and the Venezuelan president guy? You think Diddy's oiled up in there? Because I've seen videos of people like not even caring that it's Diddy. Like I've seen videos of him in prison where people are just like, "Yo, what's up, Puff Daddy? You just call that guy Daddy? You know what he did? And you're calling him Daddy? I'm sorry." Crazy. So like, you think he running that house? You think he running that cell?
There's an interview with 6ix9ine, and he said when he was locked up with him, he was living good.
Diddy was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said that the first interaction, they dabbed each other up. They're like, "Hey, it's crazy. This is how we meet. Why didn't you invite me to the parties?" First thing he says.
I'm fucking 6ix9ine is hilarious, bro. What did he say? I got you on the next one.
What should I know? I was just dying laughing when I heard that.
Why did you? True. Why didn't he invite him to the parties? Oh my god, bro. Speaking of people in jail, bro, I've been listening to a lot of body cam and interrogation stuff at work. You know, I get into body cam stuff about every 6 months. I'll listen to it for a few weeks, but then like eventually it gets too dark, and I'm like, no. It gets too dark at a certain point where it's just shit I don't want to hear.
Yeah.
But I was listening to this one that was pretty interesting. I'm pretty sure it was in Florida. There was this mom who, her son was getting bullied. This kid was stealing his prime. Not my prime. But this kid was stealing his prime. So the mom was like, all right, I'm about to fuck with this kid. And she was a nurse. So I think she put lemon juice, vinegar, and like a lot of salt in the prime, and then told her son not to drink it and waited for the kid to take it. And then the kid took it, and he couldn't tell that it tasted weird. So he chugged the whole thing. And then eventually he like passed out because it was a bunch of vinegar and salt. And he's like throwing up and passing out and sweating. and he had to go to the hospital. And yeah, he had to go to the hospital, and that mom went to jail. The mom who poisoned, she went to jail for tampering with food, endangerment to a child, poisoning a child. Are you fucking serious? Tell that greedy little bastard to keep his fucking hands off people's shit.
Yeah, I'm with you on
That
this
kid's never, dude. That kid's never gonna learn anything, bro. I stole from this kid and I got his mama locked up. Are you serious? That's fucking crazy. She went to jail. I didn't fucking give that kid that prime. Why the fuck did he have that prime? I could have pissed in that prime. I could have pissed and shitted in that prime. It ain't none of his damn fucking business. His hands should not be on that fucking prime.
For real.
What fucking lawyers did she have? This is crazy. Like, these are the body cams I like. Because I'm sitting there at work just steaming about some people I ain't never met. You know? These are the interesting body cams I like. They get too dark eventually. But like, man, I'm on the mom's side. I'd do the same thing. Oh, someone's stealing your drink? Let me tell you something, little Timmy. Chug that drink before you see that guy. And then fill it with piss. And then let him steal that shit. Like, what? That's what you do. That's called retaliation. That's called standing on your 10 toes. For
real.
Yeah, I thought that was crazy.
Yeah, bro. That's... Yeah, I'm with the mom on this one. For real. Because it's like, why are you stealing my son's shit, dog?
It was never supposed to be yours. That would be my whole argument in court. Like, how can I even be tried when he was committing a crime? You can't try me. Like, isn't there like a double jeopardy where if a crime's being committed, then the crime's... No, I can't think of it. It's like, oh, no, I think that's if you illegally find evidence, it's thrown out. Yeah, thrown out in court. There has to be some type of rule where it's like, he was committing a crime. The kid was stealing. I know it's not like, whatever, a felony. It's not $1,000 prime. Maybe my piss worth $1,000, bro. But, yeah, I'm totally on the mom with that one. Yo, that kid, I know that kid's still stealing primes to this day, and that kid's a piece of shit, bro. Yep. That kid does not say thank you to anybody, doesn't respect nobody. That kid's a little piece of shit, bro. If I was that kid's parents... Because obviously the parents had to press charges for the cops to arrest the mom. Yeah. If I was the kid's parents, I would have been like, yeah, look what happens when you steal, bro. You're sick now. Does it hurt? You're in the fucking hospital, bro. Yeah. Because you stole some kid's drink. Like, that's such a lesson. Like, what if the kid was diabetic? Or what if the kid was something to where he had his meds in the drink? And then the kid steals it and he actually has something really bad happen to him. Like, that's a lesson. That nothing bad happened. You can't be stealing people's drinks. You don't know what's in that shit. And the mom, she literally admitted to it. She was like, yeah, he was stealing my son's drink, so I put stuff in the drink. I'm a nurse. I knew how much vinegar to put to where it would make him sick, but he wouldn't get hurt. She literally knew what she was doing. It wasn't she was like, fuck that kid. Is he dead? She knew what she was doing. Sounds like a responsible parent to me. Like, damn. You can't even parent your kids these days. You can't even smack the fuck out. I'm just kidding. You can't even fuck.
Nah, you can't even protect your kids.
Yeah, for real.
This is crazy.
We can't.
Dude, I just saw a clip. This company was trying to, or not the company. They were trying to build low income housing in outer state. I forget what state exactly. And they were like, yeah, his 31 acres is a perfect plot where we can put these houses. And the guy was like, yeah, this land has been in my family for 176 years. And the judge was like, bro, this land, or no, before that, the guy was like, yeah, this land's been in my family for this long, fucking, and here's other 31 acres or more of land that you can also build on, but there's just past construction on there. And the judge takes it, looks at it, in the fucking guys like, no civil engineer or anything like that has ever looked on those sites. So those are not, those aren't usable. And the judge was like, yeah, you can use one of these. Fucking allowed the guy to keep his land, but
Hell yeah.
to even have that go to court was
crazy.
just fucking astonished my mind.
Crazy.
Like to try to take a person's land
Yeah,
that's been in generations is like,
that's crazy.
I thought that was unconstitutional.
Yeah, that's like the shit they do in China. Are we still recording?
Yeah.
Okay. We're at an hour and 5. I want to go a little longer though because we're doing good. So can you just keep an eye on? I don't know how much storage I have. But no, that's for real. Like the shit they do in China. Have you heard about that? The guy won't sell his land, so they build around it. That's crazy. For that to even go to court, bro. For fucking squatters to have any rights is crazy, bro.
For real.
I only understand squatters' rights where it's like you're being forced out of a house and you have nowhere to move. Like, that's the only reason I understand it. But people who can just go into someone's house and be like, yo, this is mine now, that makes no sense. I would understand if you were a single mom, they raised the rent, you couldn't pay it, you had to save up to move. Yeah, maybe your squatter's right is that you get 3 months to save up. Your landlord's fucked up. He should have told you that he was going to raise the rent. He's trying to be a douchebag. There's a lot to protect you against your landlord being a douchebag. I would understand that, right? Reasonable. Get a couple months free rent, you're able to save up. No, squatters' rights is like, oh yeah, that abandoned house, you've been sleeping there for 2 days, it's technically yours and you can claim it at the bank. Like, it's crazy. I don't know what they're like in California. I know it's surprising, but in Florida, I hear they're pretty bad. I hear there's squatters in Florida. You ever had any situations of squatting in your family or anything?
No, I don't think so. I mean, we had some family members that slept on the couch every once in a while.
You have family members sleeping on the couch right now. In California, squatters' rights refer to adverse possession, a legal doctrine where someone can claim ownership of property after occupying it openly, hostilely, exclusively, and continuously for 5 years, paying all property taxes and making improvements. But these requirements are strict and hard to meet. While squatting is illegal, owners must use proper legal channels like eviction notices to remove unauthorized occupants. That's crazy. You have to evict a guy that's never lived there? Oh, yeah, that's what it is. So it's actually really hard to get a squatter's right. You have to pay the property taxes for 5 years.
Yeah.
But since they have to go through the legal actions, it just takes so long to kick them out. That's what it is. Dude, yeah, I saw a video of this person who was tired of these squatters, so he went and he changed the locks, and they locked themselves out, and they were like, we can't get back in. And he was like, yeah, it's my fucking house. I changed the goddamn locks. He went to jail.
Yeah.
He went to jail because their property's in there. Brother, they're not on my lease. That's my prop. We're living in China is what I'm saying pretty much.
Yeah, it's getting fucking crazy out here. It's
getting pretty crazy, bro. But, you see any abandoned mansions around here?
For real, dog.
I wish, bro. All of them have cameras, dog. So many cameras. All right, well, 2 more things I want to say before I end it. One, dude. Work was pretty tough today, man. You know, it's been weird this year, you know. As a pool boy, usually the worst months are like around Thanksgiving, like November, early December. But the leaves have not fallen this year. Like, it's late into the winter at this point. It's January. And I don't know if you've noticed, but all the leaves are on the trees, but dead. Like, the wind just hasn't blown them off yet.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, trust me, I know. Every week I'm still getting leaves. I need these leaves gone.
Dude, and this is our 3rd year doing this job. I swear to God, every other year, by January, all the leaves are gone. And January and February are cool.
Are light. Well, there are lightest times.
Not this year. It's awful. Yeah, work sucks. And I don't know. I do like being a pool boy, but man, this time of year, it's kicking me in the ass, bro. Mm-hmm. And, yeah, the last thing I wanted to say is when I was on my trip, man, I was at Red Robin, and I look up on the TV, and they were playing WNBA. So that's how the WNBA makes money, and that's who's watching it, Red Robin.
You just had to say that? You rub your 2 cents on the WNBA real quick.
Well, you know, I've always thought, like, who watches this? Like, 3 perverts? Like, who watches the WNBA? Every Red Robin in America.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I believe it.
You ever met someone that likes WNBA? Doesn't Shane's dad like WNBA?
Or no, Shane's dad trains high school.
Coaches girls volleyball.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Basketball.
Oh, is it basketball?
Basketball.
When I saw him live, he was making a bunch of jokes about it. It was funny. But yeah, I just wanted to make that joke. I know I'm a little late to it, dunking on the WNBA. Brittany Griner? Traded her for who?
Dude, have you seen the fucking dart league?
Mm-mm.
Like, so there's a throwing dart league.
Oh yeah, I have seen that.
Dude, this is, I don't know how many years they've been doing this, but this is like the guy that won last year, he had a walkout song.
Oh, I saw that.
You saw that, bro?
Saw that, and he walked out, and it was like dun dun dun.
Crazy.
And everyone was singing the song too.
Crazy. What the fuck?
It
But that crazy how that shit gets more hype than the WNBA.
You also had to put your fucking 2 cents in, huh?
Hey, look, it might as well crash and burn, am I right? Like the WNBA.
Oh my god. But yeah, that is a joke, but it is like a half joke because like that makes sense. Red Robin probably gives them a good amount of revenue.
Red Robins.
Yum. You ever tried Red Robin?
Yeah, it's pretty far.
Really? Do we have any around here?
Didn't we have one in Rosa?
I think we did at one point, but it's been gone for a while. I'd never tried Red Robin.
I swore I have had it.
I'd never tried it before.
I gotta call my mom after this.
See where you had the Red Robin.
I swear to God, I have a memory of Red Robin.
It was pretty good.
You know what? Which spot I was sad that they closed down? DQ.
We had a DQ?
Dairy Queen in the mall. We had a Dairy Queen in the mall.
The Orange Julius?
Yeah, that used to be a DQ.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I know what you're talking about in the food court.
Yeah.
Have a DQ. Yeah. And then it changed to the pizza place or something?
Nah, the pizza place is still there. Nah, it changed into like this little Mexican stand.
Oh, yeah.
Literally right next to the cookie shop.
Yeah.
I don't know if that cookie shop is still there, though. I think they closed down, too. Yeah. Honestly. Those cookies were bomb.
Rip, bro. I think there are still Dairy Queens in Sacramento, but that's like an hour away. Do you think Dairy Queen plays the WNBA? Do you think they're too good for that?
Just like Applebee's. They put their nose up to
it. Yeah, I'd never tried Red Robin, but it was pretty good. Got a burger. It's pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say.
Album of the week.
Oh yeah, album of the week. Let's finish off on that. I like finishing off on that. It was fun starting with it at first, but it's just it's cool starting with album of the week when I have concert experience with that band. Like if it's Pepper or Sublime and I've seen them and I can say like this is the album of the week and then talk for 10 minutes about a concert I've seen, but I like ending it when I don't have any concert experience because it's like, yo, you listen to ChurchMunky, get off YouTube because this is the only fucking show on YouTube you should be watching and go listen to this album on Spotify. You know what I mean? This week's album of the week is Johnny Cash.
Hell yeah.
Johnny Cash. American 4, The Man Comes Around. That album came out the year before he passed and the year we were born, dog. That's our Johnny Cash album.
What?
Johnny Cash was a legend. If y'all don't know, if y'all are like 12 and don't know Johnny Cash, holy moly. If you don't know Johnny Cash, I don't even know what to say. He was a legend. How many albums did he release? He made music for like 50 years.
I would say like 17.
He released 130 albums.
Holy shit.
You're so wrong.
I was not even close.
Spanning his career from 1954 to 2003. 1954. When did the Beatles form?
60s, I would be guessing.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. 60s, right? 1960, Johnny Cash was around before the Beatles, and he made an album the year we were born. Think about that. The Beatles weren't fucking making music when we were born.
For real. He was there before, during, and after the Beatles. Crazy.
And I would change it all. I like that album. 130 albums. Man's a legend. If you don't
That's crazy.
If you don't know Johnny Cash, you got to go listen to him. I'm just saying this one album, not all. You don't have to listen to the other 129. But damn, we could do just Johnny Cash album of the week, and we'd have it for years.
We'd have it for 2 years.
Yeah, that's crazy. So yeah. Oh wait. Total albums. Estimates place the total at around 130 studio and live albums. So that includes him putting out discs.
Yeah.
Because I know he was one of the first people to release live music.
Yeah.
Columbia years. He released over 60 albums in his 28 years with Columbia Records, America Recordings. His final 6 albums were with American Recordings. So he still recorded over 60 albums.
Damn.
So that means the other about 60, 70 were live albums. I'm still counting it as 130 albums. A live album's an album. He still had to like name it something and go on tour and print it out.
Yeah.
Still had to make the album.
Yeah.
But yeah, over 60 original albums and then 130 including live. That's crazy. If y'all don't know Johnny Cash, you're probably honestly my little siblings and y'all need to fucking study up, bro. He's the GOAT.
For real.
But yeah, let's end it on that, bro. Y'all go listen to American 4, The Man Comes Around. Because, you know, I also feel like Johnny Cash resembles a lot of ChurchMunky. He walks the line. The cowboy in all black. They represent the good and the evil, you know. He is godly and he prays. He puts his head down where he needs to. But he also shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
ChurchMunky isn't necessarily about killing people, but it is about walking the line. I walk the line. Doom. We're ending on that. Listen to that album. And thanks for listening to ChurchMunky. Hasta luego. Sorry, do you have something to say? Oh. You leaned in. I didn't know. Oh, wait.